family, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Tiara at HerSheEatsGood. How are you guys doing today? I really hope that all is well, y'all. All is well with me. So I'm coming at you guys with a, what can I say, noodle, dumpling, and shrimp tempura mukbang with some Asian cucumbers. I have like an Asian flair going on today. I made everything, y'all. I mean, obviously I didn't home make the dumplings or the shrimp tempura. I bought them frozen from my local Asian supermarket, okay? And I have some spicy noodles. So I'm excited about that. I haven't had spicy noodles in a while. I'm definitely excited about these Asian cucumbers. I have some dipping sauce, just some sweet chili dipping sauce for my shrimp tempura. Before we get into this video, guys, I need you to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you're commenting down below so that way I can interact with you guys, because I really do enjoy interacting with you guys. And also, before I get into this video, y'all already know what I ask you every time I come on this camera. That's right. How we doing today? How's our minds? How's our heart? How is our soul? How are we feeling? I'm feeling very good today, y'all. Today is like a pretty day. The sun has been shining. The cicadas are starting to go away. So I've been in a good place. So y'all, I'm starving. I'm ready to dive in. These noodles are still hot. I don't know if y'all can see the steam. So in the noodles, I have some Chinese broccoli that I cut up in there and mixed in, and also some Enoki mushrooms and some green onion. And I added some more of the spicy sauce. So, ooh, that's the only thing I'm like, I haven't had spicy sauce in a minute, so I know it's about to be hot. Y'all, I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed, but I'm trying to use my left hand because I got this bowl right here. So, woo, y'all see that steam? I'm so hungry though. That is good. Hot, but good. These cucumbers are always so good. Y'all, forgive me if the lighting is a little weird. It's because it's daytime. I'm in my dining room, obviously. And if I shut my blinds, it's gonna be like lopsided lighting. So I just left them open. So, cause I know my background is like blending in. But how are you guys doing? What's been going on, y'all? Y'all, I'm so mad. Well, not mad. I didn't catch the verses with Trina and Eve. Sidebar, I'm a Eve fan, so I would have been rooting for her. Trina's cool too, but I love Eve's flow. Always have, always will. Y'all. I have some, well, I told you I have some vegetable dumplings right here too. I'm just gonna dip them right in this, and some of the sauce from the noodles for real. That's good. That's spice. Hit my throat. Y'all, when I see these in the Asian market, no, hear that? Y'all, they come already battered and everything. All you have to do is literally like drop them in some oil for like 3 minutes. Like, what? I love shrimp tempura. Y'all hear that crunch? I bought 2 packs too. I know I'm gonna like these. So good. That is so good. Also, y'all, I'm trying out a different like a different little phone stand, so I can see like how I can play around with my setup. This is not bad actually. I think I like. Let me see if I can bring this back. Too much. I think I like this little stand though. It sits at a really good height to hold the phone. I think I like it. Ooh. Come on, you doodle. Ooh. Me looking all struggly, it's because of this bowl. But I can't put it on this side now. It's okay. But y'all, so summer has officially started. How many of y'all's kids are excited about going swimming every day? Because I know mine are. Oops, my top about to come on. Y'all know. You already know what cup I have every time with my sparkling water in there. Which, that's kind of like making it hotter. Ooh. Y'all, I'm really digging this shrimp tempura. Like, oh my goodness. Really good. That's really good. I mean, the batter is just like light and crispy and just delicious. Y'all. I got something on my top. Oh my goodness, y'all. I got a story time. Not even a story time. This is a real life situation that just happened to me just yesterday. So, I believe a scammer called me posing as someone from the fraud department of the bank that I bank with, telling me that, someone in California is trying to make a purchase at a Walmart, and at a Shell gas station, and they're trying to use my information to get unemployment benefits income for me. And I'm just like, what? So my mind draws a blank. All I'm thinking is somebody's trying to use my money. Like, I'm freaking out, right? And this person calls me from a number that is the name of the institution where I bank. And, you know, sounded legit. Like, run me my information, my address and stuff. So obviously, I'm not thinking like this could, this is a scammer. I'm thinking, because I know it has been times like when my card will get locked and they will call me and say, we had some weird charges or whatever. They actually would do this. So that wasn't the uncommon part. Now, the next part that he asked me to do, I don't know why it didn't register with me to question that, but I think I was just more so like, oh my goodness, somebody's trying to, because this had happened, like, when I tell y'all this has happened to me several times, and I'm sure a lot of you probably can relate, with people either trying to steal your identity or trying to use your information, even when you have your cards and stuff on you, because these scammers are getting better. I feel like with better technology, they just get better at what they do, right? So he's just like, yeah, we have to, verify your identity, and we have the system that will verify your identity. He was like, we just need you to, I'm going to send you a link, which I looked up the link. Sorry about that, y'all. My house is busy, man. I got kids coming in from lacrosse practice. I got some going to swimming lessons. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is a full house, okay? Y'all already know. I tell y'all that. But back to the scamming story, y'all. So, the guy sends me this link. So the link, he's telling me like you have to take a picture of your ID front and back, and then you have to scan your face. Now, I don't know why I did not stop to think, like, I've never had to do this before anytime they call me. But I'm like, well, he was saying that someone was trying to use my identity, so they need to verify my, so it didn't sound fishy at first, right? It did not sound fishy. I just was like, I can't believe like somebody's in California doing this, blah, 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 right? So I'm gonna move this up here so that way I can dig into my noodles how I want to. So I send them a picture of my ID and my face scan, right? So, and in reality, I'm telling y'all this story because if something like this happens to y'all, before y'all even do anything like that, call your bank first. Hang up with that person and call your bank, because 9 times out of 10, it could possibly be a scammer. And that's what I should have done. And I'm sitting here kicking myself now, like, why did I even give him like that much information? Luckily, I didn't give him like my bank information or my bank card information, nothing like that. But I'm just like, yo, he has my freaking license. I'm just like, so anyway. So I called the bank after that because I'm starting to feel a little funny, like, because I even asked him, I'm like, so how do I know you are who you say you are? He's like, oh, it doesn't come to me. It goes to a system for with the defrauding something or other. And so then he's just like, yeah, the card you got, you can't use it. Mind you guys, I literally just went to the bank earlier this day to get a brand new bank card because I thought I lost my other one. Don't you hate when you think you lose your bank card and you call it to cut it off and then you find it? That happened. So I had just got the new card. So I'm telling him, like, I just got a new card. Like, I don't even understand how this could happen. He's like, yeah, these scammers are getting slick. I'm like thinking to myself now, like, sucker, you were the scammer. So I'm like, really? Ain't you something? You telling me about scammers and I'm assuming you're the scammer. Now, I called the bank. So the bank's like, we do have a fraud. Because actually, I called the number back that he called me from, which took me to the institution that I bank with. So I'm just like, do y'all have a fraud department? And they're like, we do. I'm like, okay, because someone from their fraud department just called me saying I got something that's going funny with my card and they needed me to scan my ID and stuff. So the girl was like, well, our fraud department doesn't require for you to do that. I'm like, what? She's like, we don't ask you to scan the ID. So I'm like, so who did I just talk to then? She's like, it could be a scammer. And I'm like, what? So she's like, yeah, we have a fraud department, but they would never send you a link to, you know, get your ID or whatever. And I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me? She's like, you know, that's crazy. Like, I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, what do I do? Like, what am I supposed to do in a situation where these people got my freaking license now? And so she's like, did you give them your bank information? I'm like, I didn't give them my... All right, sorry about that, y'all. I told y'all I had one just come in from lacrosse. So, but back to the story, y'all. So, what was I saying? So the girl's like, you know, so I'm like, well, what do I do now? Because these people have my freaking license and stuff. And so I just thought to call 311. That's non-emergency, you know, so that way I can at least make a police report. Because I'm like, I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. Like, these people have my freaking, my license. So I'm like, I don't know. Y'all, when I tell y'all, and what's crazy is, I'm out in a boat when he called me and telling me all this, which really like interrupted my day, and I had to like come back to the house. I'm just like, what in the world? So I called 311. I'm explaining this to her. Obviously, she's like, the lady, the operator or whatever, she was like, you didn't call your bank first? I'm like, miss, the man posed as a person from the fraud department of my bank saying that someone was trying to use my information. And we just had this whole conversation, and it just went into me giving him my ID. I said I called the bank after. That's why I'm calling you guys, because the bank is telling me, like, they don't do stuff like that. So I'm just like, now I'm just in my mind trying to figure out, like, well, what is to come of this? Like, I don't know, y'all. I've been checking my accounts, and my bank is aware of the situation, so they're just like, you're gonna put a note on your account. I'm just like, yeah, please, because I'm confused. Like, I have never been in a situation like this. Like, not like this, where a legit scammer, like, really called my phone and repeated, you know, my information back to me to make me feel like they legit who they are, they saying. And they weren't. I guess, I'm just like still confused about this whole situation, y'all. I'm not even gonna cat. Like, and I'm worried because I think that's what I need to do. I think I need to call the credit. I mean, not the credit, but the like Equifax, TransUnion, and all those people, because I want them to be aware that someone has my identity. So that way they can't put stuff on my credit. Because that's been my worry. So, just the FYI, y'all. I'm telling y'all, these scammers are getting slicker. Like, slick, okay? I mean, I can't take away from them already being smart or whatever. But they getting even slicker. So, y'all just be careful. For real. Just be careful because you just don't know. I want some more of them shrimp tempura, y'all. That was the best part of this whole meal. Besides the Asian cucumbers. These noodles are good too. They're just hot. Everything is really good. I ain't even gonna cap. That shrimp tempura, that's really good. Like, the real kind. But has anything like that ever happened to y'all? And if so, what did you do? Because if there's an extra step I can take, let me know, because that is crazy. I got some dragon fruit too from the Asian market. Some yellow dragon fruit and pink, the regular ones. I love dragon fruit. Have you ever had dragon fruit? It's really good. And the yellow dragon fruit is actually very sweet in comparison to the regular dragon fruit. But I'm gonna finish all these noodles, y'all. This is just 2 packs of noodles. I think with everything else, it's kind of filling me up. And they spicy. They spicy. So as y'all can imagine, my day just was like terrible yesterday after that situation. I just could not believe it. Like, from the start to the finish, I just couldn't believe how the whole situation happened. Like, Spice got my nose running a little bit. Oh, but y'all just be careful. I'm trying to tell you. It's like, because my thing is like, what do you do in a situation when you aren't feeling like somebody trying to scam you, but then you find out it possibly is a scam? I don't even know. I'm wondering, like, so I made, when I called 311, they were supposed to send someone out. Nobody never came, so. I'm just like, the whole situation is just sucky. Y'all, these Asian cucumbers just so. They are so full of flavor, like, oh my goodness. I could eat these all day long. No more? All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I might see if the kids want these, or I might try to eat them later. I'm full. But this meal was absolutely delicious. I'm so glad I bought a couple packs of those shrimp tempura, because what I tell you, what? Y'all should, if y'all have a local Asian like grocery store or market where you are, see if they have those. It should be just like how they looked. That's how they are in the pack. I have a pack of like 10 or 12 or something like that, and it just tells you to just fry them for about 3 minutes. They pretty much already cooked. You just want to get that coating on it, like a golden brown. So if you like shrimp and tempura, I guess. But thank you so much for joining me for today's video, y'all. Like I said, y'all, be aware of scammers, please, because these people, that's what they do all day long. Just figure out bigger and better ways to try to scam people. And I just cannot believe that I experienced that. But I'm no special than nobody else. And I know there's been a lot of people that have been affected by that. So just be aware. Okay? So until the next time I see you guys, make sure you are taking care of your mind, your heart, and your soul, as well as I will do the same thing. That's right. I really appreciate you joining me, like I said. So yes, until next time I see you guys. Bye.